Hey everyone, Tahoe here. In today's video, we're talking about your favorite hikes. To help me out, I've invited a member of our local hiking community to come and join in the conversation.
I'm John Meyer. My trail name is Two Soups, and yeah.
Hey John, tell us about a favorite hike.
Big South Fork was one of my favorite trips. We did Chateau, yeah, where you go through Big South and then you go up and you're supposed to go through Pickett State Park, but instead we went through a horse trail and we found like arches. I thought that was really cool. It's kind of like a little hidden secret, but that's probably one of my favorite trips I've been on so far.
How long did that hike take?
4 days, supposed to be 5 days. And we ended up doing like 40, 45 miles instead of 50.
Who'd you go with?
Bar buddies. We decided to go in April one year.
Do you have any other favorite hikes here in Tennessee?
Salvage Gulf is a good one. I like the Frozen Head State Park quite a bit. I've been there a few times. And Chattanooga area, there's some trails down there that are really nice.
Now John, you are originally from Utah. Do you have any favorite hikes back home?
Camas, there's a 30-mile trail. You go up in the Uintas, and it's kind of like the Rockies, but it's called the Uinta Mountains. There's a trail up there. I went in Scouts years ago, and I just remember how beautiful it was. And there was little remote lakes everywhere up there, and it just seemed like there wasn't that many people. It was kind of desolate, but it was, you know, and it was a more challenging hike, not like the ones here. It was really steep the whole time.
Are there any areas in Utah you'd recommend for the rest of us?
The Teton Mountains and Yellowstone's right there. You could spend a good 3 or 4 weeks just checking out Yellowstone alone. And all you'd have to drive in or fly into Salt Lake probably. It's closer, it's 4 hours I think. Yeah, you don't want to drive from Denver, that's like 10 hours of driving.
What's your experience with hiking clubs?
The social experience is great. I think I meet at least one new person about every other trip. There's usually someone that shows up. They may or may not come back. It's, you know, one of those things, if you have a bad experience, you might not want to go backpacking again because you're unprepared. But Meetup right now is the only one I really go through, or, you know, just friends I've met from Meetup. I'll go on trips with them, and there's a branch off of Team Green. That's another one that I kind of peek at every once in a while. And I do some solo trips in and out, maybe 4 or 5 miles. Just if nothing's going on, I'll do a solo trip just to kind of clear your mind, you know, no distractions type thing.
Do you have a trip you'd recommend for any new hikers here in Tennessee?
Big South Fork or Salvage Gulf, because I'm more familiar with those areas more so. Over the years, it's kind of where I've been going. Mainly Salvage Gulf though. You just hit the North Rim and you go up to Hobbs and then you come back.
John, thank you for joining us today and sharing your experience. On a personal note, my 2 favorite places to hike are Desolation Wilderness in California and the Superior Hiking Trail in northern Minnesota. And here in Tennessee, I have a special love for the Cumberland Trail, especially Eagle Bluff and the Rock Creek, Possum Creek areas. If you have a story you'd like to share about your favorite hike or any trip recommendations for the rest of us, please leave a comment down below and join the conversation. And if you're part of our local community here in Nashville, we'll see you on the trail.